Welcome everyone. This is Friday Connect. Thanks so much for joining us. We're here every single week at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and we talk about everything real estate marketing, lead generation, business systems, social media, name it, anything to help you elevate your business to the next level. And these are free trainings. So if you know another real estate agent who's struggling with their business, please invite them to these calls. These are intended for any agents around the world. And we have an amazing website where we have a lot of these resources and our past recordings housed there. So make sure you check them out. It's fridayconnect.net. We'll leave it in the chat box. So for those that are here that can check it out. And if you are tuning in from YouTube and watching this after the event has happened, make sure that you visit the link at the below and register for future events. And also connect with us in our Facebook community and figure out, what topics you want us to come to you with, present to you, and how you want to communicate with us and work with us. We're there for you there. So make sure you find us there. Thank you so much. For anybody, if you have any questions about this particular topic, leave it in the comment section as well if you're watching it on YouTube. And for all of you here today, make sure if you have any questions, keep it to the right at the end and leave it in the chat box and we'll grab them from you. My name is Tarmila Wajasingham. This is Jacob Sharman. We are the host of Friday Connect, and we're here every week, and we're real estate agents. I'm in Toronto, Jacob's in Houston, and we're really coming together, sharing some of our own passions of working in the marketing industry. And we are co-founders of a full service marketing agency called Mift Media. I highly recommend you check that out. We do everything for you, everything from branding, video, name it, we do it for you. We have tons of different packages that are suitable for you. So check out the link in the description below, and we'll put it right here as well on fridayconnect.net, the resource page. Check it out there. So today's topic is amazing. This is one of those ones that a lot of people struggle with, and it's that lead generation. So Jacob's going to walk you through, and he's honestly one of the best people to do this because he has over 15 years experience in digital marketing, specifically in website and SEO, specializing in that. So he's going to walk you through tips on how to really bring in those leads, those attention and that traffic that you get to your landing pages, how to really convert them into leads. So I'm going to give it back to Jacob so that he can take it away.
All right. Thank you, Tharmila. So
Away.
today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to give you tips and tricks on everything you need to know to build a landing page that actually generates and converts leads. And we're going to talk about when to use them, how to build them, what content needs to go on there. So that way you can leave here and actually utilize landing pages because they can really generate leads and help you grow your real estate business. So I'm going to share my screen. So like I said, today we're going to talk about tips for creating real estate landing pages that actually generate leads for you. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jacob Sharman. I have over 15 years of marketing experience. I specialize in web design and SEO. So SEO is search engine optimization and how you get found on Google. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty as well as Tharmila. I'm located here in Houston. I am bilingual in English, Spanish. So if you're Spanish speaking here and you have questions, I can definitely answer those for you in Spanish. We are the co-founders of previously Marketing and Mindset, which is Mift Media now. Tharmila and I, we have a full service marketing company. So if you need help with anything marketing, whether it's web design, video editing, we're here to help you with that as well. And we're both the co-founder of kvCORE Social, which is the first ever social media content platform for realtors where you can go in and get social media content done for you that will help you grow your business. And if you're looking to partner with us at eXp Realty, you can go to fridayconnect.net, and there's a link to where you can book a call with us and partner with us at eXp Realty and get all of this amazing training that we show you today and all of the courses and coaching that we offer for free and no extra cost or split. So let's dive into today's topic. And we must first understand what is a landing page. What is the function of a landing page? I hear this so many times. Everybody's out there trying to sell their funnel, their landing page, whatever system they're using. But a landing page is a part of a website. It is a web page. And what a landing page does is it has one main conversion goal. So just like on the screen, you can see the ultimate buyer's guide. So you could send people to a landing page to download your buyer's guide. And in order to download that, you're going to capture a lead and you're going to capture their information before you send them that buyer's guide. And that's the only thing you can do on this page. You're not there to try to schedule an appointment or to search for houses. The only thing you can do on that page is to download that guide. And so usually landing pages, when you see them, will not have a menu bar at the top, nothing else to click on but to give up that information to fill out a form to get that guide or resource of whatever your conversion goal is. Now, landing pages, popular to what, contrary to what you hear out there, landing pages do not generate traffic. So if you put up a landing page and you're hoping and praying that people will find it on Google, they will not, because there's not enough SEO that can go into there, because that's not the point. The point of a landing page and even funnels is to process the traffic that you send it. So you will put the link to that funnel, whether it's in an ad, whether it's in your social media or your blog post. People will click that link to download your buyer's guide or get access to a list of houses by clicking that link. And then that landing page will process it with that one conversion goal of getting them that resource or whatever you're using that page for. Landing pages do what websites can't. If you send somebody, and I see this all the time in call to actions, they don't send them to a specific page. They just say, go check out my website. That is kind of the dumbest thing to do. And the reason why is because there's so many things for them to get distracted with. They could read blog articles, they could sign up for your newsletter. There's so many things you can do, but if you want them just to get that that buyer's guide, or to get access to an information, or to go look at homes, then they're going to get lost in that process. So landing pages kind of eliminate the distraction, keeping your audience focused on a specific campaign or conversion goal. So what makes an effective landing page? What do we need when we build a landing page to do this? And high converting means just that people give up their information. You could get traffic to a landing page. You can run an ad to a landing page and get them there, but whether they're going to click to give up their information is a different story. So you want to keep things simple with the landing page, a simple design, simple content, easy to understand. Don't try to add a bunch of words that people won't understand. Keep the language simple, because you might have somebody, English might not be their first language, or maybe somebody's not as educated as somebody else. You want everything to be accessible to your target audience. So keep it simple, keep the design clean so they can find the information that they need to, and to give up their information. And your landing page should have your USP, your clear, unique selling proposition. So why should they download this buyer guys versus Tharmillis? So I'm gonna highlight, maybe my experience, my marketing background, or whatever benefits are a part of what you're promoting. Make sure you include that. And then those usually will be in your title. So your main kind of title banner will have the unique selling proposition, and then you'll have subheadings that will kind of help support that unique selling proposition. And then you'll have subheadings throughout there. Make sure you have an engaging hero shot. Just like you see in this clip, my picture is front and center. People want to relate with somebody. Don't have a bunch of generic photos. Make sure there's at least some real photos of you, or if you're real estate team, your team, something for people to connect with. Don't just have a bunch of generic photos. You can use those stock photos when you're talking about properties and stuff, but make sure you have yourself on there. And then you have compelling benefits. You're reinforcing, why is this buyer guides better? Maybe you have a lot of resources for them for home inspections, movers, lenders, and things like that, that you're going to take them through the entire process of buying a home. Whatever those compelling benefits, have those in there, and then have some social proof. So put some testimonials of people that you worked with in the past. If you're a new real estate agent, put some testimonials of people that have worked with you in a different capacity, but that can speak to your reliability, your character. That doesn't necessarily have to be about real estate. Just keep it generic in that form, but they can really speak to working with you. And then probably 90% of marketing efforts that fail is because there's no strong call to action. They're literally, you're not telling the customer or the prospect what to do next. You need to treat them kind of like they're a child that doesn't know what they're doing. Tell them this is the next step so that they don't get distracted. So if it's download, get access now, they click it, and then now they move on. Make sure everything you do, not just websites, have a call to action. Your social media, blog posts, anything that you do, even your print marketing materials, scan this QR code. That's a call to action. Make sure you're using call to actions and telling people what you expect of them to be able to work with you. Now, Once we know the content that we're going to put on our landing page, we have to make a landing page. So there's a ton of ways that you can do this. You can hire a web designer like myself and companies like Tharmil and I's marketing company, Myth Media. You can take to Fiverr, Upwork. You can purchase DIY tools to do that. And then some DIY tools that you can use is almost everybody has marketing software. So MailChimp, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, you can build landing pages and then I'll put their contact right into the email marketing software. But if you have a CRM like kvCORE, they automatically do this for you. You can build a landing page with ease. You just customize the background, put your title, gives you 4 compelling points, and then you put the type of information that you want, how you want it to be tagged, and then it's instant. No need to use Zapier or any other tools. Keeps it really simple. And most CRMs have this functionality, especially if you have an IDX website. And you can use website builders like WordPress, Wix, Weebly to accomplish this. And then depending how you build your landing page, you want to make sure that whatever you're doing to generate that lead, that it's automatically going into your CRM. Don't count on yourself to manually upload this, because I have done this in the beginning before I discovered Zapier, where I'd run a Facebook ad lead or lead gen ad. They'd fill out the form and I'd have to go, manually download it every day. Well, there's a couple problems with that, right? Is one, I got to remember to do it. And two, if I'm waiting till the end of the day or the beginning of the day, some people are not getting contacted immediately, because I can have my CRM, the moment they get into it, email them, text them, or I can pick up the phone and call them. But if you're waiting till you do this, and then there was a few days that I forgot because I got busy and I didn't download leads for 3 days, and those leads are pretty much lost at that point. So make sure you have an automatic way to get them in your CRM if you're not going to build a landing page in your email marketing software or your CRM, that you have a way like Zapier to connect them to create that workflow. And I have more videos on how to properly use Zapier on my YouTube channel. Just search for my name, Jacob Sharman. We have them on our Friday Connect YouTube channel as well. So the reason why I wanted to do this topic, we just had a client that we were doing branding for, and they asked me, hey, can I ask you kind of a stupid question? And I said, what's that? And they said, I have kvCORE and I built landing pages. I just don't know when to use them or how to get people to them. And, I got to thinking is, that's not a stupid question. A lot of people don't know. And you guys as real estate agents, you're not digital marketers. So some of the stuff you're learning is new, and you don't have to learn everything digital marketing. You can have people help you with that. But if you're doing this on your own, when do you use landing pages? What are the uses for them? And pretty much there's thousands of uses that I could think of that you can use them in the real estate industry, but here are some. So some examples of a landing page would be to download any guides or resources. So maybe a buyer's guide, a seller's guide, a renter's guide, first-time home buyers, real estate investor guide, maybe guide to veteran loans, and anything. There's so many things that you could do a guide for. But in order to give them that guide, you need to capture the information. And the mistake I see all the time, especially with lead capture, is that they're not capturing the lead properly. For one, there's no online form. And then the moment the user enters their information, they just send them to the link to download the PDF or whatever it is. And you don't know if you even got real information. So what I always recommend is, if you're going to capture the information, have the lead form you're doing in something like JotForm, or you can use Zapier to automate that, is the moment they enter their email address and their name, have it email them the link to download it. So if they didn't provide accurate information, they're not getting your resource, and they're going to have to come back and give you the link. So don't just automatically redirect them, and don't just let them download it for free, praying and hoping that they're going to call you with the contact information, because they're not. Most of them are going to skim through it. They're going to forget it. The whole point is to get the lead so you can nurture and follow up with them on that. So another one is a list of homes under a certain price. So maybe there's whatever the medium home value is in your area. Maybe you go slightly under that. So for us in this area, I think we're like around 350 right now. So I could run an ad or do a resource to say, hey, get access to a list of homes under 300,000 in Houston. And so they'll go put their information in, and then I'm going to email them a link to that saved search result. So you're doing something like kvCORE, you can search for homes in Houston, put in the filter criteria of under 300,000 to show and have it sort by newly listed, and just copy that link. And every time they click the link, it'll show them the most updated. Or you can create something like a squeeze page. And so you could do those homes under a certain price point. Maybe check out the most up-to-date list of newly listed homes, or open houses, or coming soon. When I first got into real estate, I did an ad on check out the open houses this weekend. And literally in like the first month, month and a half, I got over 60 leads. So you can do so many things to drive them to a landing page with that. And then you can also do to track sellers, why you should list their house, or curious at what your home is worth. You can do a home valuation, or you could do a landing page for webinars for them to register. Maybe you have a first-time home buyers webinar, or somebody like Thermilla would do a real estate investing webinar about how to get started in real estate investing. Maybe you do one on, like we're doing right now, for veterans, so they can fully understand their benefit, and how the veteran loan here in the US is a great option to get these veterans into homes. So build landing pages for those things. And then based on the traffic and stuff, and I'll show you how to do that, you can send them to those landing pages. So the next part is, now we got this beautiful landing page. We know what to build landing pages for. How do we get people to them? Because the one thing to remember is a landing page's job is not to bring traffic. It's only there to process it. So if we take a look, one of the most common ways is content marketing. And a lot of people don't focus on this the way they should. But if you think about it, everything that we do in life has content. So everything marketing, at the heart of it, is content. So any flyers you have, content. Any commercials you do, ads you do, websites you build, social media, it's all content. Everything is content. So making sure that you have content that connects and supports the elements of your business and your marketing strategy. So you could do video content and then tell people, hey, check the link in my bio, and send them to something like Linktree with all of your links to those landing pages. You could do blogs, which I preach, and I have tons of videos on. Social media. Social media should be one of the easiest things to send people to that landing page. So maybe your strategy is to show people some of the newly listed homes under a certain price point. You can say, click here to get an even bigger list of homes under 300,000, or whatever that price point is, or check out the open houses this weekend. Whatever your social media post is, send them specifically to something to capture their lead, because that's the only way you can really capture a lead on social media besides DMs, is by sending them to a website with a form to capture that, unless you're running something like a paid ad on Facebook that automatically has a form. So utilize social media for that. Again, social media marketing, it's one of the biggest things. If you struggle with social media and content, then go check out Karuvi Social. We'll leave that in the link below. But this literally gives you daily content and strategy with editable templates and things on how you can make Facebook content, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube videos, blog posts, everything you need to have a solid content marketing strategy. So some more ways to drive traffic would be online forums and groups. This is a great way. So maybe you're writing an article, and in that article, you're talking about homes, or check out my free buyer's guide, or my first time homes buyer guide. You can put a short sentence and say, hey, check out my latest article, and people go there. And then once they're in the article, you can have them go to the landing page, or say, hey, any of you first time home buyers, check out these incentives. And then you could send them to a first-time home buyer's landing page that talks about why they need to download that buyer's guide for them to be able to be on the right track to buy a home. You can do online paid ads that automatically send traffic to a landing page for all those various topics we talked about. Printed marketing materials could have a QR code that goes to a landing page. You could sponsor events. You could do conversations and messages. So as people are liking your posts and you see new followers, and they look like legit followers, not just some random bot following you, message them and say, hey, thank you for following. If you yourself, or anybody that needs help with real estate, I'm always here to serve and help. And then strike up a conversation. Partner with local businesses, and local publications, they're always looking for stuff to help. So there's tons of ways. I could spend another hour, but the whole idea is develop a strategy that you can use, whether it's, okay, I want to promote my buyer's guide and my seller's guide. So create landing pages for that. And then maybe you branch into, homes under a certain price point, and then build another one for open houses, and then incorporate those in your social media post and any of the content marketing things you're doing, your videos. And that way you can start doing that. But just make sure that you have a way to capture those leads. There is an online form. I have other videos on how to build online forms in JotForm and other form tools like that to build online forms, or just send them straight to your CRM's landing page that already has the form built for you to capture their name, their email, their cell phone number, and automatically send them to a landing page that says thank you, check your email, and then you send them that email. So start thinking about a way, but start simple. Start with one or two, work those into your strategy, and then you can build it out. So if anybody has any questions, you can put those in the description, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you for everybody attending and asking questions. This is great. I think these are some really great ways to see that lead generations, all the tools that you have is really right in front of you, and start to leverage them. And, Jacob started with some really great tips. So just, I think for me is the best way to learn is by doing, and by doing that you'll realize, okay, this landing page worked, or maybe I need to theme it a little bit differently, maybe niche down even more, and you get a lot of different ideas to get it out there. But you know, even if you visit my own personal, if you go to Tamil Team on YouTube, I have a whole series on how to leverage specifically on kvCORE landing pages. So tons of different ways to take advantage of this. But I love one of the things that you mentioned, Jacob, is that landing pages, the moment people make them, they think that it's going to automatically bring in leads, and massive misconception. So I'm really glad that you mentioned that, because that's not how landing pages really work, and you have to do different tactics to get it out in front of people to drive traffic. And then those traffic doesn't mean leads, you have to convert them into leads, and then
Right.
you will take those leads and nurture them and convert them into clients. So there's a process.
Right. It's not an ad. It's not set it and forget it. You actually have to put some work and give it some attention. It's there to do the work. You just got to send it the work and the traffic to do it.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so powerful, right? Because it works, and it's something that we constantly talk about. So I highly recommend it. And a lot of you, you'll realize that it's free. You don't have to purchase into a lot of systems, especially if you're at a brokerage like ours at EXP Realty, and you get kvCORE for free, or any other CRMs that really have those capabilities. Then it's really is a all-in-one system. It's going to help you kind of, work with building those landing pages, getting it out, and, driving that traffic directly into your database. And that's why we have a great platform called Curvy.social. I highly recommend you check that out. So how to leverage social media in order to generate leads. So thank you so much for those tuning in. This is great. Thank you, Jacob, for doing an awesome in-depth presentation on landing pages and how to generate leads and turning that traffic into leads. Great tips. So thank you, everybody, for asking questions. And once again, if you're tuning in from YouTube, and if you have any specific questions that wasn't answered here, that you're confused about, or you like it to be answered, Jacob is happy to answer them. So just leave them in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to get to you. And also, like always, connect with us on our Facebook group, Friday.connect. You can find the links there, and you can watch all the videos on our YouTube. So make sure you press subscribe, click that notification bell, so you get updates on more content like this. Remember, every single week we're doing these trainings, we're getting them out. So it's really amazing for you to be here in person, so you can ask questions, build our relationship, and we're making sure that we're really here to help you grow your business. So thank you once again, everybody joining in. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye, guys.